here with you. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning. The weekend flew by, as it typically does, but a lot to get into this week to start the week off. Obviously, Titans have their rookie minicamp that's been going on. A lot of Will Levis. Congratulations to Will Levis, because I saw some video. He was throwing some great passes against a great pass rush named Air. And I believe they're sending a gold jacket. So that's what everybody's feeling on this Monday. I'm sure there are other rookie mini camps. They're feeling that with Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud. Like, here we go. Anoint them. We always go through that every year. But here we are. Hi, Michelle. How you doing?
Good morning. Yes, I think we were having similar conversations last year
Sure.
at rookie mini camp. So it's overreaction season.
Of course, that's what happens. But we'll also get into the Ja Morant stuff because I have some thoughts on that. And the NHL and NBA playoffs are ongoing. We now have basically the conference final set for both, except for a Game 7 tonight between Dallas and Seattle. So looking forward to that. But let's start with the Titans and Will Levis, because it's one thing, to see it against other rookies, no pass rush. We talked about that. Did he look good? Yeah, he did. He looked good. And you would hope that he would. If he didn't, then we're having a different conversation today. But, there are times when, I might be like, look, I don't care what the guy says. Go back it up. Don't talk the talk. Go walk the walk. That's what I like to say quite a bit. But I think in a position that he is in, it is important on how he addresses certain situations. And I have to admit, listening to his press conference, I was impressed with him. I thought that he handled some of the questions that came his way. Now, I mean, he's getting a few on, what his number, why he chose a certain number. I know he told a story about meeting Vrabel at Patriots camp, which was pretty cool. But, I wanted to hear, okay, how do you deal with the noise? How do you deal with Ryan Tannehill? How do you deal with, different things like that? And he got asked the question that I feel like any quarterback that is in the first couple rounds should be asked when they go into a rookie minicamp. And that is, do you go in here with the attitude of you're trying to be the guy?
When you look at the big picture, are you going into this with the mindset that you're competing to be the starter? How do you approach this?
I approach this to just get better every day. Just get here and learn. I haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg of what's to be needed to know here as a quarterback. Regardless of how today and yesterday went, I got to just keep improving every day, putting the past behind me, learning from my mistakes, and just continuing to just get better and be the best leader I can be and the best person for this team to help us win as many games as we can.
So before I tell you what I think about that, I want to know what you thought about his answer there.
I mean, it seems like a Vrabel answer already. First press conference as a Tennessee Titan. I mean, that's what he's there to do. He realizes that I am a long, long way from starting in this league, whether he was drafted in the first round, whether he was drafted in the second round. And I think that, of course you want to be the starter, but I think he answered it fine. I don't perk my ears up to the way he answered it. Just, work hard. Ryan Tannehill is leaps and bounds. He's been starting in this league for a very, very long time. And I think when you come in behind a guy like that, that's something you need to realize, right? These other rookies in your division, aren't coming in behind a starting quarterback. You look at Anthony Richardson. Yeah, he's in more experience, more reps under his belt than Anthony Richardson, but it's a different situation. You are coming in with a solid starter on this team.
Yeah. Okay. So we're along the same lines there. There are times where, I want to hear a guy go, I'm coming in to be the starter. Like, I'm preparing every day. Like, and I think at some point before training camp, I want to hear some of that from him. But I can take his answer one of two ways. One, he already knows he's not going to be the starter and has been said, look, our plan for you is you're going to back up Ryan Tannehill and learn everything you can, which is fine, which is exactly what it should be. That should be the plan for him this year. Or he just gave a really honest answer. And I like it when a quarterback or a player or anybody is really honest. And that honest answer is, I just got here and quite frankly don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I mean, think about it if he got up there and he said, yeah, I'm going to be the starter. Or, yeah, I'm working towards being the starter.
Believe it. We wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's similar to when after they drafted him, the depth chart was, Mike Vrabel said it was Ryan Tannehill, Malik Willis, and then Will Levis. I mean, did we believe that?
Right.
No. I mean, I think it's clear that them making the move where they did to go and get Will Levis, it's the thought of, okay, he will eventually be our starter, hopefully, if they can develop him into an NFL quarterback, and he'll be our backup this year. Because if you put him on it's the same situation as last year. You know, Malik Willis is the Logan Woodside. Mm-hmm. Will Levis is the Malik Willis. If you were to put Will Levis on the practice squad, yeah, he'd be picked up by another team around the league that is like, what do you got going on over there, Tennessee? You put him on your practice squad, now he's available? They're not going to do that.
Yeah. Plus, with Malik Willis, when he talks, I want to hear him going like, oh, I'm here to compete. I'm not the third string.
Oh, I have a feeling he will be.
I've been working hard. I've been here. Glad to have Will in the room. Looking forward to the competition. That's what I want to hear from him.
Yeah, and
But I'm okay with the honesty right now from Levis, of Levis being like, look, I'm learning this. This is new. This is my first week.
Yeah, and I mean, Nick Suss from the Tennessean put out an article. He talked to Malik Willis's personal quarterback coach on, what it's been like for him, what it was like when he found out that they drafted Will Levis. I've talked to Malik Willis's quarterback coach. I know that he's been working since January. Malik isn't out there broadcasting it, but, it's something that I think has gone untalked about because it's all been Will Levis, Will Levis, Will Levis, Ryan Tannehill, Will Levis, Will Levis, Will Levis, Ryan Tannehill, right? And people are completely forgetting that they did spend a third-round pick on Malik Willis. We saw him behind a depleted offensive line last year with no real weapons other than Derrick Henry thrown out there way too early. And it's very easy for us to write off and think, okay, well, he can't progress. Well, he can progress, and he's already had, a lot more work than Will Levis has in the NFL. So that's something we're not talking about. Do I think that he will be on this team? Probably not, only because we saw them draft a quarterback, and not only draft a quarterback, move up in the second round to go and get that quarterback.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to jump to that conclusion yet with Malik Willis, because I think it depends on the rules. Like, if they can have that third quarterback and it not count, then I think they would do that.
Yeah, that's a different story.
And I am a firm believer. I was talking about this with Rick over the weekend. We were watching the XFL championship game, which I actually found myself getting into. I actually watched it. And I have a feeling that where things are going with these spring leagues is the NFL is looking and going, okay, which one's going to be the most sustainable, or could they merge or what have you? And then you might see an NFL Europe type setup where they're going to allow some of their players to go play in it. I could think about